Good morning, wonderful scholars, families, and staff. Welcome to our Q3 award ceremony for TK through second grade. I am Ms. Mirzayan, and I'm joined here with two other people of our leadership team. Can you please introduce yourselves?
Sure, Mr. Cantu, Director of Student Services.
And Ms. Presenio, Literacy Coach.
Awesome. We are all here in our beautiful state-of-the-art gym. We kind of wanted to give you guys a little peek in the inside and kind of take a look at all this wonderful stuff that we've been enjoying this last week with all of your scholars. In a moment, we are going to start with the award ceremony. And with our award ceremony, I just want to give you guys a heads up. If you go in the top right corner, if you're on your Zoom and click view and set it up for a side-by-side, you're going to get some great views inside the classroom today as we give out awards. So on that note, I think we're going to start on into the next awards. I just said a lot though, so Mr. Cantu, can you please translate?
Sure. Buenas tardes todos. Buenos días todos. Estamos aquí excitados para comenzar esta ceremonia para darles informar a los premiados de diferentes premios este año. Especialmente el tercer cuarto del año. Queremos reconocer a los estudiantes que merecen ser reconocidos y vamos a iniciar ya la ceremonia.
Did you give them a heads up on how to do the view too?
No, for the parent?
Yeah. So in the top right corner of your Zoom session, there's a place that says view. Make sure you set it on the side-by-side so that you're able to see inside some classrooms today.
Okay, so y en el lado de izquierdo va a haber una palabra donde dice, donde view, la palabra view, imprime ahí la palabra view y le va a dar la oportunidad de ver adentro de todos los salones de sus estudiantes también. So ahí en la mera esquina está la palabra view, píquele ahí para poder revisar los salones.
Perfect. So to start us out with the next award, I'm going to hand this over to Ms. Presenio. She'll take over the podium and get us started.
All right, we're going to start off with kindergarten honor roll. The honor roll is for students that received only A's and B's. We're going to start off with those from Q2. When you hear a name, please stand up from your chair, students.
So, vamos a comenzar con los estudiantes que hicieron la lista de honor. Vamos a darles pasar la lista por alfabetización. So, si escuchan su nombre, por favor, pónganse de pie.
For Miss Cass, we have Edwin Guerrero, Ailina Guevara, Evangeline Ponce Flores, Lucius Vargas, and Juan Pablo Vargas. And then for Miss Whitcomb's class, we have Aubrey Garcia, Axel Lopez, Leah Rodriguez Villasana, Isaac Vasquez, and Houston Perazo. Those are from a Q2 award winners for our kindergarten honor roll. Next, we have our Q3 award winners. We're going to start off with Miss Cass's class. So again, if you hear your name, please stand up so we can recognize you. First up, we have Montserrat Flores, Ailina Guevara, Adriana Medina, Joaquin Vargas, Alfredo Ariza, Violeta Casales, Edwin Guerrero, Luis Galvan, Maite Romero, Yaretsi Saldivar, and Juan Pablo Vargas. Great job. Up to Mrs. Whitcomb's class. Q3 award winners are Cruz Cabezas, Evelyn Lopez, Sebastian Brito, Isaac de la Vega, Axel Lopez, Leonardo Rios, Eliza Rodriguez, and Leah Rodriguez. Great job, guys. Give yourself a round of applause. Great work, kindergarten. Keep it up. Next up, we will have Miss Mirzayan come back to do kindergarten principals list.
Hello, kindergarten. We're so excited to see you. I know all of you guys are getting all these awards, so if you want to applaud from where you are, a great thing to do is finger hands. So silent applauses as we hear people's names that we've heard as we go forward. So just a heads up, the kindergarten principals list is for all scholars. For each quarter, they get all A's on their report card.
Lo que sigue son los premios del director, de la lista del director, y en estos premios se le da a los estudiantes que han recibido todas A's en cada curso de este año.
So let's get started.
Vamos a iniciar.
So we're going to start with the quarter 2 awards and recognize the scholars that were on the kindergarten principals list. For Miss Cass's class, Eduardo Brito Limos and Jaden Garcia. For Miss Whithelm's class, Alexander Castillo Martinez, Leiliani Miranda, and Evelyn Lopez. Way to go, guys, for quarter 2. Congratulations. Now for quarter 3, we're going to focus on Miss Cass's class first. Teresa Martinez, Angel Perez, Eduardo Brito, Jaden Garcia, Natalie Gonzalez, Catalina Herrera, Joe Ricardo Jimenez, David Lemus, Evangeline Ponce, Ernesto Ramirez, and Lucius Vargas. Way to go, Cass's class. It's a round of applause for quarter 3. For Miss Whithelm's classroom. Ready to go, scholars? Let's see. The awards for this classroom is Alexander Castillo, Leiliani Echvite, Isaac Vasquez, Jacob Cabezas, Freddie Flores, Aubrey Garcia, Evan Garcia, Ethan Higuero, Houston Perazzo, and Adeline Roque. Way to go, guys. Round of applause. For this next session, we are going to allow for our teachers to give the nominees in their classrooms. So in a moment, we are going to highlight room 201 and allow for Ms. Cass to give the awards for her students for academic excellence, academic growth, and scholarly conduct and character. So I'm going to pass this over to Ms. Cass, but first, Mr. Cantu, from where he is going to translate what I just said.
Okay, lo que vamos a hacer en este momento, vamos a movernos a la clase de la señorita Cass. Ella va a premiar los estudiantes de su clase en el área de excelencia academia, crecimiento académico, también por conducta y carácter escolar en el segundo y tercer cuarto del año.
Okay, so Ms. Cass, when you're ready, unmute yourself so we can see all the beautiful faces in your classroom.
Good morning, you guys. Can you guys hear me all right? Yeah.
And
Okay, wonderful. So, Ms. Cass is about to nominate the student in our class for the Academic Excellence Award. This student has shown so much vigor and excitement when they're doing their math and ELA work, and they show up and they're doing their best. This student is, drum roll please,
This is something for us.
All right, we have 2 more awards. This award is for academic growth. This student has shown so much growth from the beginning of the quarter to the final of the quarter. And this student has shown that they're going to make sure that they're doing what they need to do to achieve their best. And this student is Edwin Guerrero. Congratulations, Edwin. Woo! Round of applause for Edwin. Nice job. Our last and final award. This award goes to the student who is always doing their best. They are showing the pillars of excellence are showing that they are responsible, they're respectable, and that they are being a wonderful scholarly student. This award for scholarly conduct and character goes to, drum roll please, Natalie Gonzalez! Congratulations, Natalie. Round of applause for Natalie, everybody. All right, congrats to all of you amazing students. All right, one more last round of applause. Thank you.
We are now going to move ourselves to Miss Widhelm's classroom in room 202. In Miss Widhelm's classroom, on the next slide, we're going to go over the Academic Excellence Award, the Academic Growth, and the Scholarly Conduct and Character Awards.
If you can hear me, Miss Marzian, will you please let me know?
Thumbs up, we can hear you clearly and we can see all the beautiful faces in your classroom.
All right, well, today we have one student present for our award, so we will only be presenting the academic growth, which means that this student has shown that they have progressed from our entire year. It didn't matter whether we were on Zoom or they had to be on Lexia or Canvas or on Studies Weekly. They made sure that they got their work done. They asked for help when they needed it, and they went back and checked their work. This student is, drum roll please, Jacob. Other two awards will be given to the students upon their return. Thank you, guys.
Mrs. Widhelm, can you please say the student's name one more time? It cut out right when you said it.
Jacob Mendoza.
Awesome job, sir. Oh. We also have one more award for Miss Widhelm's classroom that we want to give out. If we go to the next slide, I believe. Okay, we've got some perfect attendance awards that are going to go out to all the scholars. Mr. Cantu is going to come up here and read for kindergarten and let you guys know who got perfect attendance for this last quarter.
Hello, everyone. Mr. Cantu, and I'm glad to be here to share perfect attendance. Buenos días a todos. Estoy aquí para pasar la lista de los estudiantes con asistencia perfecta de este año. Comenzando con el grupo de kinder. Okay, let's congratulate the following students. In Mrs. Cass' class, for perfect attendance, we have Jaden Garcia, Natalie Gonzalez, Edwin Guerrero, David Lemus, Evangeline Ponce, Maite Romero, Juan Pablo Farias, Elena Guevara, Teresa Martinez, and Joaquin Vargas. Let's give them an applause. Good job, everyone. Okay. For Ms. Widhelm's perfect attendance, her list reads as follows: Sebastian Brito, Aubrey Garcia, Ivan Garcia, Alexander Castillo, and Leilani Echaveste. Good job. Applause, round of applause for them as well. So thank you very much.
We have one last congratulations to give out to Miss Widhelm. It's a shout out to you, to all your hard work and diligent work to make sure and complete your doctorate. Mrs. Widhelm is now Miss Dr. Ramsey Widhelm. So congratulations. One last round of applause for kindergarten scholars and families. We're going to release kindergarten classrooms to go back to class and learn, and we're going to move on to first grade. So have a great day, kinder. Awesome. We are now going to transition over to first grade, and I'm going to hand it over to Ms. Brisenio, so she is going to take it to first grade honor roll.
Vamos a brincar ahora para el grado primero para revisar la lista de honores.
Right, for first grade honor roll, we're gonna first honor quarter 2. So first up with in Miss Tompkins' class, we have Cassandra Acosta, Alonzo Gomez, and Dylan Tapia Gomez. Next up, in Mr. Perez's class, for first grade honor roll, we have Nicole Brito. And then we're gonna go on over to our quarter 3. For Miss Tompkins, we have Cassandra Acosta, Abel Gomez, and Alonzo Gomez. And for Mr. Perez, quarter 3, we have Nicole Brito and Cindy Guevara. Great job, first grade. Keep up the great work. First grade principals list.
I am back to give the promising awards to all students that got all A's for quarter 2, as well as for quarter 3. So I'm excited to give out this wonderful award to all of you scholars. So when we get to the next slide, we're going to make sure that we get first grade principal list award for quarter 2 goes to, let me pause to let Mr. Cantu translate.
En este momento vamos a también ahora ofrecer o extender el premio de la lista del director del primer grado para el segundo cuarto del año.
Awesome. So from Miss Tompkins' class, please stand up next to behind your desk so we can honor you. Denitza Barbosa, Grace Bernal, Elijah Cruz, Matthew Martinez Perez. And for Mr. Perez's classroom, Sofia Andrade, Alan Ayala, Victoria Garcia, Christian Gomez, Cindy Guevara Lopez, Jaden Hui, and Arath Lopez Rondon. So I'm going to do a round of applause for first grade for quarter 1. And now let's go on to quarter 3.
Ahora vamos a seguir al tercer cuarto del año con la lista de la directora.
For quarter 3 in Miss Tompkins' classroom, we've got Denitza Barbosa, Gracie Bernal, Elijah Cruz, and Matthew Martinez. And for Mr. Perez's classroom, we've got Sofia Andrade, Alan Ayala, Victoria Garcia, and Christian Gomez. Way to go, scholars. It looks like you guys kept your grades up for quarter 2 and quarter 3. Way to go. This next slide means we're heading over to Miss Tompkins' classroom, which is room 203. In Miss Tompkins' classroom, we are going to showcase the award winners for academic excellence, academic growth, and scholarly conduct and character.
Ahora vamos a entrar a la clase de la señora Tompkins para que ella premie a sus estudiantes que ganaron los premios de excelencia en academia, crecimiento académico, conducta y carácter escolar.
So Miss Tompkins, whenever you're ready to unmute yourself, we would love to hear who your winners for this round is. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
I definitely can, friend.
Okay, sorry, we were having some technical difficulties. Our winner for academic growth, the person who is showing amazing growth forward in all subject areas, giving his best effort, is Moses Soto. Our winner for scholarly conduct and character, who was trying his best every day, especially when he came into class, was Junior Mendez. He's not here today, but we'll still clap for him. And then our winner for academic excellence, who was doing amazing in all categories, who was always getting her work done and making sure it was done to the best of her abilities, was Victoria Valencia. Yay.
Way to go, Miss Tompkins' classroom. We're so excited to celebrate those awards with you. Now we're moving over to room 204 with Miss Cabrera, who's standing in for Mr. Perez today. We are going to be working on academic excellence, academic growth, and scholarly conduct and character. Ms. Cabrera, I know you've got this to showcase all of these lovely scholars.
All right, for academic growth, this student has made tremendous growth in all of the academic subjects and has quickly grown into an amazing student. Let's have it for Nicole Brito. Okay. For scholarly conduct and character, this student always shows positive behavior while in the class and follows every rule and procedure to the best of his ability. Let's give it up for Ellen Ayala. This student has 3 subjects and he has demonstrated amazing academic potential during both online and in-person instruction. Let's give it up for Guadalupe Martinez.
Way to go, scholars. I'm gonna do one more round of applause for all of your hard work in Mr. Prez's classroom. And then we're gonna do one more round of applause for Ms. Cabrera for standing in for Mr. Prez and doing those awards on point. So one more big round of applause. And then I'm gonna turn this over to Mr. Cantu so he can do the perfect attendance award.
All right, so I'm here to give out perfect attendance award to all our students. Estamos in first grade Ms. Tompkins class and Mr. Perez class. Estoy aquí para premiar a los estudiantes que recibieron asistencia perfecta en las clases de la señorita Tompkins y también el señor Pérez. Vamos a comenzar. We're going to start with Ms. Tompkins class, con la clase de señorita Tompkins. Perfect attendance is as follows: Danitza Barbosa, congratulations, Danitza. Samantha Garcia, Alonso Gomez, Steven Saavedra, looks like Kana Stevenson, and Victoria Valencia. Let's give them a round of applause. Good job. Also, for Mr. Press class, the perfect attendance students in his class this year, this quarter were Sofia Andrade, Alan Ayala, and Christian Gomez. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Thank you very much.
Not too far away from you guys. Way to go, first grade. I know it's real hard to do distance learning and you guys did an awesome job and you've transitioned so well back onto site. Keep up the hard work. You guys can go back to class and have a great rest of your day and a beautiful spring break. We are now moving to second grade.
Ahora vamos a entrar al segundo grado y queremos felicitar a los premiados del primer grado y vamos a pedir que ellos regresen a sus clases y vamos a continuar con el segundo grado.
Second grade, get ready because we are excited and your patience has been awesome. Keep it up, guys.
All right, we'll start second grade honor roll for quarter 2. When you hear your name, please stand up by your chair. Mrs. Bidwell's class, we have Sophia Aguayo, Sophia Fernandez, Ashley Lopez, Alina Nieto, Ricky Soto, and Luis Vargas. Now Mrs. Biddle's class. For Mrs. Medina's class, for second grade, quarter 2 honor roll, we have Michaela Nieto. Awesome job, second graders. Moving on to quarter 3 honor roll. First up, for Mrs. Biddle's class, we have Sophia Aguayo, Ashley Lopez, Alina Nieto, Ricky Soto, and Luis Vargas. Great job, Mrs. Biddle's class. Next up, for Mrs. Medina's class, we have Emily Aguayo and Michaela Nieto. Again, that was for second grade honor roll for quarter 2 and quarter 3. Great job to all second grade students. Next up, we have principal's list.
Okay, y estos son los premiados del segundo grado de la lista de honor, el segundo y el tercer cuarto del año. La persona que sigue, la directora Merzaya.
Just a reminder, the second grade principal list is going out to scholars that have all A's for quarter 2 and all A's for quarter 3. So way to go, guys. Let's start with second quarter.
Ahora vamos a entrar a la lista de directores de la directora Merzaya. para el segundo cuarto del año. Y aquí viene la lista de los premiados.
When you hear your name, stand up behind your table and we will recognize you. So from Miss Bidwell's classroom, we've got Natalie Garcia, Emily Martinez, Aaron Rosales Ruiz, and Jonathan Villasana. Way to go, guys. For Miss Medina's classroom, we have Emily Aguayo, Guadalupe Gutierrez, Noah Montes, and Sofia Nieto. Way to go for quarter two, guys. For quarter three, are you guys ready? Quarter three for Miss Bidwell's classroom, we got Sofia Fernandez, Natalie Garcia, Emily Martinez, and Aaron Rosales. Way to go! For Miss Medina's classroom, we've got Guadalupe Gutierrez and Sofia Nieto. Awesome job, second grade, and getting all A's for quarter two and quarter three. Now we're going to take it over to Miss Bidwell's classroom, where she's going to review the academic excellence, the academic growth, and the scholarly conduct and character awards. This is going to be in room 205.
Ahora vamos a entrar a la clase de la señora Bidwell y ella personalmente va a premiar a los estudiantes con un premio de excelencia académica, crecimiento académico y también conducta y carácter escolar en su clase personalmente.
So whenever you're ready, you may unmute yourself and present it to your scholars.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Thumbs up, you're good to go.
Awesome. Our first award is for academic excellence. This scholar, even on virtual learning, made sure that her assignments were turned in on time, showed academic excellence by always doing the right thing. Sophia Guayo, please stand up and let your friends honor you. Guys, give her a round of applause. Doing the right thing, both in person and virtual. Our next award goes for academic growth. This scholar had a struggle getting on in the beginning, following the schedule, knowing where to go. But by the time third quarter came around, this scholar really showed his excellence and his growth by doing the right thing and completing all assignments. Daniel, please stand up and let your friends honor you. Friends, give them a round of applause. Always doing the right thing. And lastly, our award for scholarly conduct and character. This scholar is just always doing the right thing. She's kind to her peers. She's helpful when she needs to be. She waits her turn. She's patient. Alina, please stand up and let your friends honor you. Friends, can we give Alina a round of applause? Thank you very much, Ms. Marzine. I will hand it back to you.
Felicidades a todos los estudiantes en la clase de la señora Bidwell de la Universidad Baylor y gran éxito en el segundo cuarto del año.
I also realized I was on mute when I said the part in English, so I'll say that again. Way to go, Baylor University. Awesome job on doing those awards. Mr. Cantu translated for me, so you guys got it in Spanish. We're going to move on to Miss Medina's classroom, and we're going to do the academic excellence, academic growth, and scholarly conduct for her students in quarter three.
Ahora vamos a entrar a la clase de la señorita Medina para reconocer los mismos premiados, excelencia académica, crecimiento académico, también por carácter y conducta escolar.
Okay, can you guys please give us a thumbs up if you can hear us?
We can hear you just fine, Miss Medina.
All right, boys and girls, so the award for academic excellence is for a student that keeps a smile on his face no matter the situation. He demonstrated great academic excellence and perseverance during distant learning. He loves to participate and share with classmates. And I'm very proud to give this award to Justin Garcia. And Justin, please stand up so your classmates can recognize you. Oh, no, okay, is it still on the Zoom? Yeah, there, awesome, okay, perfect. Our next award goes to a student here. A student that was a little quiet at first, but as time and weeks went on, the student definitely gained confidence and was always ready to participate. And this goes to Jessie Gutierrez. Woo! Yes, Jessie. willing to participate. She always has a smile on her face, and this is Miss Emily Aguayo. Hey, Emily, stand so your classmates can recognize you. Yay, good job, everyone.
Way to go, students at USC. You guys did an awesome job and congratulations on all of the awards.
Felicidades a los estudiantes de la clase de USC y los premios que recibieron en este tiempo.
At this time, I just want to I want to move us on to our last awards section, which is for perfect attendance for all of our second grade. And I'm going to transition to let Mr. Cantu take that over.
Okay, I'm here to share the list of perfect attendance students for this year for both Mrs. Medina's class and Mrs. Bidwell's class. Estoy aquí para presentar la lista de los estudiantes que vamos a reconocer para asistencia con asistencia perfecta. Beginning with Mrs. Medina's class, comenzando con la clase de señorita Medina. The names are as follows. Emily Aguayo, congratulations, Emily. Juliet Galindo. Justin Garcia, Guadalupe Gutierrez, Jesse Gutierrez, Jeremiah Jimenez, Noah Montes, Valeria Negrete, Steven Negrete, Michaela Nieto, Sofia Nieto, Madeline Roa, and Toby Velasquez. Congratulations, give them a round of applause. Thank you, and thank you, parents. Gracias a ustedes, los padres también, por este apoyo. Now we're going to move into Ms. Bidwell's class. Vamos a ir revisando la lista o reconociendo a los estudiantes de la clase de señora Bidwell. First on the list is Sofia Aguayo, then Jonathan Benavides, Camila Brito, Sofia Fernandez, Natalie Garcia, Savannah Granados, Alexis Liras, Ashley Lopez, Eileen Martinez, Emily Martinez, Alina Nieto, Gael Rodriguez, Aaron Rosales, and finally, Jonathan Villasana. So one big round of applause for them as well. And thank you, parents. Gracias a ustedes, los padres, que nos apoyan con la asistencia.
Before we send you all off to the rest of your Friday and into this beautiful spring break, I'm going to take us over to Baylor University's classroom because they have a surprise for us.
Antes de terminar ceremonia y permitirles que sigan con su fin de semana y descanso que viene de Spring Break, vamos a entrar primero a la clase del segundo grado con la señorita Bidwell para que ella reconozca a sus estudiantes.
Baylor, are you ready?
Yeah!
Baylor, are you ready?
Yeah! I'm growing. I'm full of happiness. I'm dreaming of big things and I can see what I want to be. And yes, sir. Not longer. Take the monster I see and follow me. Take the number. It's the lightning before the thunder.
Last one. Can we send them some love? 3, 2, 1.
I caught that love. Thank you so much, Baylor University. I'm going to send my love back to you guys. You guys did an awesome job and did so well in this last quarter. Keep up the hard work. I'm so excited to see what you guys can do now that you're back in person. You guys have a beautiful rest of your Friday. And thank you to all the families that joined us today to listen in and hear how your scholars are doing. Have a beautiful rest of your Friday and a wonderful spring break.
Queremos agradecer a todos los padres que se han entrado a la junta de esta o la ceremonia de esta de mañana. Queremos desearles un fin de semana seguro y también que se gocen estos próximos días que siguen. Gracias y nos despedimos.
Bye, everybody.